Welcome back, my friends. Welcome to another awesome lecture. Here we're gonna do the sidebar, and the sidebar is in our profile. Actually, we're not gonna have the sidebar for our here. Although I've created a sidebar, doesn't mean that we're gonna create it here. Not for the landing page. We don't need sidebar and people to upload things on our website. So for that reason, we need to create this profile page, and this is the sidebar, and this is how it looks on a mobile version. Nice. So what we are going to do here is actually we're going to copy this landing page. So I've just Control C and Control V, and I'm going to say profile page dot blade.php. Hit enter. That's it. Now close this for now. Go to the landing page. Find this advertisement tab. Just Control and / that will select this one, and it will make it it will comment it. Now also I don't want this sidebar. Control and the other one. So Control and / not the other one. Now if I refresh, I'm not gonna see the sidebar, I'm not gonna see this one, and I'm gonna see the clean UI here. Very good. Now what we want to do here is I'm gonna open the profile page, and in the profile page I'm going to delete Control F hero. I'm going to delete the header, right? I do have this sidebar. I'm just going to Control F, and I'm going to look for advertisement, and I'm going to delete this part because I don't need it actually here. Now what else we need in order to show? Before we doing that, where's the section main? It starts here and it's ending there. Now I'm just gonna delete everything until section main. So I have the section, this is the main section. Very good. Now you're not gonna be able to see this if you don't go to web.php. In here I'm just gonna copy this root, and I'm gonna say profile, and I'm saying here profile page. So I'm returning the view that we created. Return profile page view. Now if I go /profile, here you go. This is the main section. We have the left sidebar. Very good. We have the footer. We have everything that we need. Now let's change a couple of things. Here we not need to change, but what we need to do, we need to create a markup, and I'm gonna say left side. I'm just gonna make it like this, and I'm gonna give inside sidebar. Very good. Inside I will have href a link, so it's not gonna go anywhere at the moment. We're gonna create routes after that, but inside this href I want to have iClass with FA user. Very good. Let's just close that one here, and also I want to have a span with the class of sidebar text, so we can style that one, and saying here profile. So we have the profile, but let's add more classes here because we can style them individually. Sorry. So I'm gonna say sidebar iClass, means that it's iClass, and sidebar this one. And also let's create a modifier because I just want to color each individual here with different color. So I'm gonna say modifier user. Very good. Now let's save and see what's happening. Here I do have the profile. I'm just gonna copy this part here. I'm gonna paste it down here. Now what I will say here, I will create I, and I will say FAI. Everything else will remain the same, and say view posts. Very good. They should be remain same. Now I'm just gonna copy once more this. Very good. Now here I will say plus, and FA plus, and here we'll say create new post, or create post only. Very good. Create post. One more thing, We are done. Now here I will say comments. And this will be comment here. This is a modifier and actually FAFA comment. Now if I refresh here, I should have seen view, post, create post, comments. Very good. Now I'm done with this section. What I need to do, I don't need this anymore. Profile, sidebar I do have. So I have the section side. Inside I have left side and sidebar. Now here in the future we will create ID. Not in the future. Let's create that ID here. This ID we will get it. So I will say left sidebar. I will trigger this ID mouse over. So I will use some JavaScript for that. But that you will see how we're going to use this ID later. Now I don't need landing page. What I do need here now, I need to go to the SAS and I need to go to the layout and I need to go to the sidebar. So here the interesting thing need to happen. So now here I will just target the sidebar. Very good. And let's just give a background. Let's put a background image. And I will say linear gradient. And inside I will say to right. So I will have 3A 4ED5 and it will start from 0%. And the other one will be 2A3890 and that should be 100%. So if I don't have these two colors in the variables, let me just check. No, I don't have these two colors. So here maybe I do have them, but if I don't have these two colors, make sure that you can put it here and you can reference with the variable name. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, very good. This is our project so far, our sidebar so far, because we haven't done anything else. Just we gave a background image. Now I'm just gonna create a width here. Sorry, of 40%. So this 40% it will be should be here, and this is the entire width 100%, stretching up to here. So that's a 40%. Now what we're gonna do, you'll say display flex. So mean height. When it's like this, I want a 100 view H, and let's say I will give it a padding to from the top, not left. Sorry, guys. Sorry. So padding from the top, I just want a 60 pixels. What else I want here? Width, we already have that. White space, no wrap, and we also can have a transition here, but that we will do later. Also, because it's display flex, I want to change the direction. So I will say flex column, flex direction to column. I'm gonna save it and wait this until it compiles a little bit. Now let's see what's happening here. Here it is. Now it's 100 viewport height. Very good. And it's stretching from the top. It's going till the bottom. Now let's just inspect this here. Now we look here, we have some sort of margin. So how we can find what's happening here. So if I click here, right click, inspect element, and if I go here and if I trigger the grid, that will give me the idea. So I know that now this is something from the grid, and we do have some gap somewhere. Now how we can do this is if we open the main SCSS, I just pause the video and find where that one problem is. So in the main.scss we have this grid gap 20. So if you comment this one, save it, wait for a while, and refresh. Now you're not gonna have the gap from top, and you don't gonna have the gap from the bottom. So this is the design we are looking for. Now again, go to the main.scss. It's in pages, and comment this grid gap. If you want a grid gap, just leave it like that. No worries. Now let's go back here. I'm just gonna close this one. Let's go back here, And that's pretty much it what we were trying to do. So what else we can do, we can just grab that I class. Now here, this I class, I just want to have font size. I'm not going to change the font size, actually, it's good. So I'm going to apply padding to everywhere. So I'm going to say 30 pixels and 47 pixels. So these are my values. If it's not working for you, you change those figures. Now remember that we do have, so how we can do, we have this I class, sidebar I class. That's why we can nest it inside the sidebar, because otherwise it will be like this, dot sidebar I class. But now, because we are inside and we are nesting, we can just access that one. And also we have another modifier here, I or user. We're gonna start with I or with user, doesn't matter. We're gonna start with user, for example. Now I can do another nesting and say I, and I say color. Let's see in the variables. Do we have color green? Yes, we do. So I'm just gonna put the colors, and if we don't have them, we're just gonna create them. So I'm just trying to color individual at font awesome icon. That's what I'm trying to do now. So another one is comment. I know I'm jumping, so at the end we can just make them right. Color red. Now another user and say color purple. Now I'm just gonna jump this one here. So we have the user first, then we have I, then we have comments and create posts here. Now the next one should be posts. All right, and for the posts we can use plus, we can use color orange. Now I'm gonna save it, and here I hope I'm not gonna have any problems. Yep, I'm gonna refresh, and here we go. We have these guys here. Now what else we want to do here, we can just increase the font size because it doesn't look good. So because we are here out inside this one, we can just go a little bit outside and say I font size of 24 pixels. What else we did here? We can just remember that we have a text that we can style a little bit. So we're gonna say text color white. What happened here? Text color white. Very good. So we have the text. Let's put a padding to the left of 12 pixels. What else we need here? When I hover the text, I just want to be in different color. So what I can do, I can nest it inside here, or I can just do like this, text, and hover, and I will say just color. Let's put it in red like this. I think we do have, here it is, the red. Now one more, a text decoration to none. I don't want to have any text decoration. That's cool. Now I don't see it here, but here they are actually. You don't see it because they're white color. Now if I change this one to 100% just for this time being, because actually what I'm trying to do is I'm just making sure that this is not always 100%, because that when I will do mouse over, I just want to be 100%. Now we do have this part. Very good. Now we have the comments create, and they don't go to anywhere. Right? They don't go to anywhere. Next section, we are going to just let return this to 40%. And when we do a mouse over in JavaScript, we're gonna trigger that one, and when we do mouse over, it should go to 100%. Mouse out should roll back to 40%. So that's pretty much it for this lecture. We're gonna do the rest in the next part. So if you like this, please make sure that you are learning something new, and I hope that you are liking the content that I've created so far. So that's it. Thank you very much, and I see you in the next one.